Hey all, Liz here, and today I'm going to be starting a new thing that I'm going to be doing for, hopefully for as long as 2016, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. You'll understand what I mean. So I'm playing HuniePop, and as you can see, I just got to the point where you give Q all the panties and start alpha mode. If you haven't played this game yet, then you have no idea what I'm talking about, but just play the game, you'll know. I'm not gonna bother to explain it, it's a long story. So yeah, I gave all of the panties to Q, and I have unlocked alpha mode, and I'm pretty sure that that turns itself on automatically. But yeah, I haven't maxed out all my stats yet, which is probably something I should do. So anyway, I'm going to be playing one alpha mode date every day, and we'll see how far I can get, because points constantly go up, and it gets harder and harder and harder as you go. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how far I can go. Let's talk to you for a bit.
What?
I need to get my honey up. Ah, crap, you're C, right? Yeah. I did not look it up. Jesus, Q, don't you trust me? So I'm going to be going. Not a good time to travel. You're not a good time to travel. What haven't I asked her? I don't think I asked her about work. So I'm gonna do just like Tiffany, Aiko, Kiana, and go along the lines every day. And no, I'm not going to be showing age seeds because shut up. No, I'm not gonna do that. Are you kidding? This is YouTube. YouTube isn't down with that. Hiya, Tiffany. Yeah, I know I can buy stuff. Shut up. Sorry, just doing some cleanup stuff. Just doing some cleanup stuff. From now on, I'll probably just jump straight to the date itself. But yeah, I was just giving you a little explanation of what I'm going to be doing. I don't have a very good set of items yet, which is something I definitely need to work on. But once I do, I'll start describing what kind of strategy I use for alpha mode. But let's just go on a date with Tiffany and see. Oh, let's go to the water park. I like the water park. So, if you've never played this game before, and have no idea what's going on, it involves taking girls on dates and solving puzzles! Yay! So, basically when I start, most of the time I don't usually go for passion unless there's like a big combo like there was right there that's readily available. But passion level is pretty helpful for getting more points, but actually what I do is build up sentiment, because as you can see here, I have this pearl necklace that drains your sentiment completely and gives you 1% of your affection goal per amount of sentiment that you have. So I start with this pair of boots, which gives you +3 sentiment for every 4 of a kind or higher match that you make. Start with that, and from there it's pretty standard. I might jump cut here and there to, kind of speed this up. But as you can see, like a 4 match right here gives me more sentiment. Sentiment is a lot. It's pretty easy to get high sentiment. And then once you have enough sentiment, you can use this and win. It still takes a lot of strategy until you have all of the items that I usually use. But yeah, I have my stuffed whale and my stuffed penguin. The orange cosmos is just there for the heck of it. This heart necklace I found is pretty decent too. It drains your passion and then gives you 2 sentiment for every point. So, we'll just, yeah, you'll see what I mean. I'm just gonna focus here for a bit. So I should bring up another thing. You'll see each girl has a more desired trait and a less desired trait. I honestly don't really pay a lot of attention to their least desired trait because I'm using the combinations more to get up sentiment, but something like right here where there's flirtation tokens, you might want to hit that right off the bat if there's nothing else on your board that's striking you. And at the moment, this board really is giving me some of the worst RNG possible, as would be the usual curse of YouTube recording. So I'm just going to hit that right there, and it gets us some of these bells, which are really good. Use those. I usually use them right away because I need the turns, but if you see an opportunity to set them up for a chain, then by all means, that's definitely always a good idea. So yeah, as you can see, this board really isn't giving me a whole lot. I would do this right here, but then it'll hit these broken heart tokens. So I really don't want to do that at this point, and there's not a whole lot else I can do that'll, you know, be very beneficial. So I'm going to use my stuffed whale, which turns broken heart tokens into sentiment tokens. This gives me some higher sentiment. At this point on the board, I'm really struggling to get sentiment. You should have a lot more by now. I'm just kind of screwing up at the moment. But don't worry, we'll get there. So see, as you can see here, if you see an opportunity for a 4 match, try at least 1 or 2 moves is worth it to get it usually. And you can see right there, I got some bells. That was really lucky, and you can see it gives me 2 turns as opposed to just 1 turn. So that was nice. That was a nice thing for the board to finally do for me. So you can see right here, I'm getting kind of close to where my sentiment will take me to the top and let me win, but I'm gonna be a little cautious about that, because honestly, I'm not super great at doing the math in my head, so I don't know if that will get me to win. So I'm going to take a moment here, but try not to be too risky. You can see with all these broken hearts floating around, I don't want to take any moves that are really risky, or else I risk, you know, something similar to this happening. So I'm going to hit this down here, and that's a nice free turn right there. Get some more sentiment. I think we're almost good. You know what I can do? I can do that, and then this. Easy peasy. So yeah, you can tell, like, biggest tip I can say is don't give up on something, even if it looks bad from the beginning. You're usually gonna make it, but, you know, you can always reset the game and try again. Or just take the failure. I'm not one to take failures, but if you want to, you can do that. It really won't hurt you. It doesn't drop the amount of points that you need to win the date or anything, so if you're going for an alpha mode streak like I am, it won't mess you up at all. Let's buy her a backpack. Just to see if I can get a better item. Dang it! Nope. Yeah, that won't do me any good, but tomorrow we will be dating Aiko, so I'm gonna put this sexuality, the red tulip on, because that consumes all sexuality tokens. That I only really use in a pinch. And there is another pair of boots. Hopefully I'll be able to get that at some point along the line, and I'll show you when I do. It helps you keep your turns up. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, I think that's going to just about do it. Let's talk to Tiffany a couple more times. Did I ask her last name yet? I did not. Tiffany May. Yeah, if you played this game, you know what I'm talking about with Tiffany and Jesse. We're not gonna go there. Crap. She hangs out around campus. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully, along the way, I'll be able to level these up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!